So I published a video earlier today, and it was going well, you know, it was going alright. And I never know for sure if it's going to be fine, but my biggest danger, as I always say, is going too high in value too early in the painting. And I'm also, in general, against taking your brush and going pat, 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 stroke, 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 over the same area, because you kill the colors. That's exactly what I did on this strip. Now that I've laid, can you see that? Okay, now that I've laid this in, I had it in darker and it was okay, but I for the design in general, for the painting, I wanted some light to be carried right down to the shoreline on this foreground shore. Here, at the end of it, it's more of a distant rocky structure. So, not only that, but I used colors here that were too similar to there. Anyway, what I've done is I've taken the, used my toilet paper trick in this area. I've pushed it on, withdrawn most of the oil from the canvas, and then I've taken my outlining colors, ultramarine blue and burnt sienna, and I went more strongly around these rocks here again, and in front of this one, and just did a brief, cutting into this area with a bit of that. Just taking it down in value more than anything, because this really needed to be taken down a notch. I think that part of my painting, it was getting too full of itself. It was just getting too arrogant, and I had to cut it down a notch. Anyway, too high in value, too quickly, too much smearing of strokes. In an area of the painting, which in general is quite strong, this is the key right here. This is the punch point. This is where it has to be strong. And what did I do? I weakened it. So I'm done painting now for the day, because it's becoming pretty frustrating due to the mistakes that I made earlier. This has to get tackier. I want it to dry up a little bit before I go back into it. So anyway, that's one of those things where it's one step forward, two steps back. It just happens. Part of the challenge, And frankly, if you can solve those problems, the whole process of painting is even more rewarding. See you soon.